us Microsoft Excel and other Microsoft programs since last 10 years. And this is what I know so far. And data visualization, Power BI are the most demanding courses. So why I'm emphasizing all these is because your next 1 hour will be so much intense, and you will be too much focused on the visualization he will show. So Ramzan, just one or two things. We will be doing a feedback at the end of the session, which I will share and I will announce. And apart from that, the next 1 hour is yours. So let's start. Don't forget to press and turn on the recording, Ramzan.
Yeah, I have started the
Thank
recording.
you.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Vakas, for a wonderful introduction. And good morning, everybody. I hope you all are doing well. As Vakas introduced, my name is Ramzan, and I work with SIMFOTIX, and we conduct training on advanced Excel, soft skills, Power BI, and lots of other softwares. So today's session is, like he said, is one of the most awaiting session, and people would like to learn Power BI. How do you create the dashboard? How do you create the amazing interactive reports? So next 1 hour, it's going to be amazing, and you are going to learn some amazing things with me. This session is going to be 100% practical. In the sense, I will be showing you practical. I will not be showing you any PDFs and all. And little bit about me, like Vakas said, I have a total 17 plus years of experience, worked with Symphotix, Vakas working since last almost 9 to 10 years now. I'm a Microsoft certified trainer and we conduct mostly training in the corporates. So being said all of these things, after my introduction, normally we have introduction of participants, but I can see we have a big list of participants. We have, I think, more than 150 participants, which is very good number. So doing introduction, each one of them will be very difficult. So what I request everybody is on the chat box, just put it in the chat box in which department you work and where are you from. Are you from Dubai, Sharjah, Saudi, UK, US, whatever country you are? Go ahead and let's start a small introduction with that, friends. So go ahead and put it in your chat box. I will try to read as fast as possible because when so I can read finance and BF Dubai. Gary, welcome, Gary. Louis, Fahad, financial Dubai, amazing. Okay, Karachi. Okay, you have Dubai chambers. Many are from HR. Imam Ali from IT. Amazing. Learning and development. Cash supervisor. Lubna is from Abu Dhabi. I might miss some of them, so don't worry. Myrel is from cybersecurity. Very good. Amazing. Abdul Jalil from Transguard. I don't know if I know Mr. Abdul Jalil to you or if you know me because I've heard this name, I think, twice, thrice. Amin from Fujairah, Abhilash, amazing. Rizwan from compliance, amazing, very good. Data management, Faisal from learning and development, lovely. Very good. So I think FM engineering, Farnek, okay, very good. Farnek from Farnek, okay, HR department, Avir Dubai. Saad, okay, Sharjah, Maritime. Amazing, lovely, very good. Abid from Finance, Dubai. Lovely, lovely, amazing. Very good, friends. And I think this much is sufficient for me as we have now more than 200 people join. And I promise you, this 1 hour, what you are spending with me, it is going to be worth no time waste. And quickly, we will jump to the session. Okay, friends, so let's get started. And now I'm sharing my screen with all of you. And now you will start learning every minute. Not even single minute will be wasted. I hope you all are able to see my screen. And this is the first screen of my presentation. So starting around 5 minutes, we will be doing the theory part. And then we will jump to the practical, which you are going to enjoy. As some of you might be using Power BI, So they might be knowing this basic part, the presentation, but there are majority of you who might not be using Power BI and who are here to know what actually is Power BI, why everybody is talking about Power BI, why every other company is moving to Power BI for creating their reports and dashboard. So it's for them. So now, friends, let's get started. In Power BI, there are four important topics which you should learn. In future, if you are going for a full-fledged course or if you are planning a course for your company, these four important things which you should learn. What is Power BI? I'm coming on that very, very slowly. So the four important topic which you should learn in Power BI are this. These are the four pillars of Power BI. One is data visualization, in which we teach how do you create column chart, bar chart, pie means all charts come into the picture. What is a slicer? How do you interact? All this come in the data visualization. The second part is your Power Query, which is very, very, very important. Those of you know Power Query, they will agree. With the help of Power Query, you can clean the messy data and make it a presentable data for your data analyst. You have a first name and last name you want to combine. In Excel, we use a formula. In Power BI, you select, click on the button, and it combines. If you want to remove unwanted spaces, so we use a trim formula in Excel. In Power Query, select the column, click on trim, your unwanted spaces are gone. You want to combine multiple sheets, you want to combine multiple files. Hey, everything can be done just on a click of a button with the help of Power Query. This is again a part of Power BI. Again, Power Query is also available in Excel. Then comes the third topic in Power BI, data modeling, in which there is a topic, how do you connect multiple tables, multiple files, which has a common column into one and then pull the data from it. So basically creating relationship between different tables and bringing one report. And the fourth part, which you should know in Power BI, is the DEX formula. So basically, like in Excel, you have a formula, VLOOKUP, COUNTIF, SUMIF, if condition, concatenate, trim. In the same way, in Power BI software, also there are formulas and functions, and that are known as DEX, data analysis expression. So these are the four main important topics. Whenever in future you are planning to learn Power BI, these four topics you should learn: data visualization, Power Query, data modeling, and DEX. Got it, everybody? Now you will be saying, okay, Ramzan, these four topics we will learn, but what is Power BI? You have not said that. Let me now start with the go back. So Power BI is nothing but BI stands for business intelligence. It is a software by Microsoft given to you to create reports and amazing dashboard, which you can share it with the other people online. So it is a product of actually Microsoft. So now let me go to the quickly to the next sheet. So this is about your mentor. I have already introduced myself. Then we have your introduction. And now I will go a little bit more ahead. So now this is a screen which you should be knowing. Means if you have not used Power BI, this first screen is very, very important. What is Power BI? So Power BI is a business intelligence tool in which you import the data. Normally in Excel, what happens, friends? You open an Excel and then what you do, you go on typing, you type the data. But in Power BI, you can type the data, but normally we don't type the data in Power BI. In this software, you import the data from various sources. It means you can import Excel file in Power BI, text file, you can import Microsoft Access file, you can import files directly data from SQL Server, from Oracle, from SAP, from Salesforce, from directly from the web, and you bring the data from your CRM. Why do bring? To create interactive dashboard. The main aim of Power BI is get the data from different data sources and create a nice looking amazing dashboard. After creating dashboard, what to do? And share within your organization or with the world. And after creating a dashboard, you will create the link, you will click on publish, and that link can be shared with entire world or within your organization. So the main aim of Power BI software is to import the data, create the visualization, share it with the world in the terms of publish this online. So what are the steps? Let's spend 2 minutes on that. So the first step in Power BI is import the data. You import the data. While importing the data, the second step you have to do is transform. Because when you have got the data, when you are importing, it might be messy. Possible it might be clean because you download from CRM, so there will not be spelling mistake. There will no merge cell. But if you got from some third person, it might be having spelling mistake. You might have to do the date format correct. So all these things you will do with Power Query, that is with the transform. After transforming a data, you will do the relationship between. If you have import one file, no need of relationship. If you import multiple files, like you import a training data, you import HR data, you import performance data, you import leave end data, you imported the some another data, and in all the data you have one common column, employee ID. So you will connect each employee ID of each file with another and pull the data from different files. Okay. So that is the part of modeling one, third one. And the fourth one, after you build the relationship, after you clean the data, you will start creating the visualization. And after visualization, you will share with them. And after sharing, you will keep on monitoring your data and a dashboard. So basically 5 steps: import, transform, model, visualize, share. If you understood this, this is a process of Power BI. Now, the last slide, and then quickly we will jump to the actual practical for which you all are waiting for. So in market, friends, like Power BI, you have other softwares also as a competitor. So like Microsoft Power BI, there is another software in the market which many of you might have heard, Tableau. Which it was Tableau. Now Salesforce has purchased that. So now it became Salesforce of Tableau of Salesforce. So there is another software with the name Tableau, and there is another software with the name Click. And there are lots of other business intelligence tools. You have Zoho, SAP for IBM, Oracle have its own. So many are. But in the market, Microsoft is leading. You see every other company is moving to the Power BI because Power BI collaborates easily with the Excel, with the Word, with the PowerPoint for connection. You can connect the Power BI dashboard directly with the PowerPoint also. So you create a dashboard in BI and you can see that entire report, a dashboard in PowerPoint, and you will also get a slicer. So it is of Microsoft, so it gels very nicely. So just wanted to know, you have Power BI, you have Tableau, you have Click, but the Microsoft Power BI is leading in the market, which you are learning now. Now, one more last slide, friends. So there are few softwares which you should know in Power BI. One is the Power BI desktop. The software which I'm going to open in next 2 minutes and show it to you, the practical, that is the Power BI desktop. So this is one of the software in which you build a report, you build dashboard, and then the another software is the Power Query. This is a software, this is a add-in, this Power Query is a tool in which you do the data cleaning. The third thing which you should know is Power BI service. Power BI service is an online platform. Means you create your reports in Power BI desktop software and then you publish on the internet so that people can see your reports. So basically, with the help of Power BI service, people can see your reports. But yes, you should know in Power BI service, you can even create the dashboard directly online. I will come on that slowly. And the fourth one is Power BI mobile app. Yes, you created the dashboard and now you wanted to show it to your management in perfect format. So you can convert your reports, your dashboard in a form of a mobile. Means you can install a mobile app with the name Power BI, and whatever reports you want, management can see in a mobile app perfectly. So this is something amazing which you should know. So Power BI desktop, Power Query, Power BI Service, and Power BI mobile app. The fifth one is little bit technical. I will not go into it. It's basically a report server. for on-premises solutions. You don't want your report to go to the outside your this domain, then you can install your report server in-house. For that, you have to install a gateway. Little bit technical. I'm not going into that. Okay. So let's go ahead. Now there are features of Power BI. You have different licenses of Power BI. You have one free license. After this session, if you say, Ramzan, I want to practice, how do I practice? No problem. You can go to the Power BI website. Just type in Google Power BI download. So you can download the Power BI desktop software free, import the data and start building your reports and a dashboard free. But when you come and you will say, Ramzan, now I wanted to share with all the people in my company, then Microsoft said, now you have to pay me. And then you have to go with the $10 pricing per user per month. And then you have another one that is $20, and that is for the large organization. So these are the three versions. And then in that also you have a little bit more detailed, means you have different version more in detail. But these are the three major ones. Power BI Free, Power BI Pro, and Power BI Premium. That's all. And your this is completed. Means now we will start with the quiz, and then we will start quickly with the Power BI software practicals. So now, friends, I want you to reply to my question. So now I want you to reply this in a chat box. So what are the 5 stages in creating dashboard from raw data? So you got a data, what you will do first? Can you put it? You remember that 5 steps? So can you put it on a chat box? What are the 5 steps for creating a report in Power BI? Very good. Import. Very good. People are typing Power Query. You will do transform modeling. Fahad replied
Please
everything.
add to the chat. I'm not able to type.
Amazing. Amazing. I think all are able to type it. Import. Very good. Amazing. Amazing. Import, transform. Very good. Lovely. So Zainab replied all thing. Import, Power Query, transform, modeling, visualize. Very good. And share. Yes. Richardo replied right. Very good. And here is the second question, friends. The first was right. What are the 5 main components of Power BI? Means what are the 5 important software or 4 important softwares which normally we use in Power BI? What are the 4 visual desktop? Havra, very good. First is the Power BI desktop. Second, Power Query. Very good, Doa. Third is Power BI service. Bhavish wrote. And then I might miss some because it's coming very fast. And the fourth one was mobile app. Jason replied. Yes, Jason. So Power BI desktop, Power BI service, Power Query, and then the what was the fourth one? Yeah, Power BI mobile app. Wow. So I think somebody wrote all 5. Let me see. The name is gone. Somebody wrote all 5. Very good. Yeah, Power BI cloud. When you say Azim, it's Power BI service only. Amazing. And the last question for all of you. What are the 3 different licenses in Power BI? What are the 3 different licenses in Power BI? I have explained. Free. Very good. What is the another one? One is the Pro. Abdul wrote Pro. And what is the third? Premium. Soumya wrote Premium. Very good. So which one you like? Free, Pro, or Premium? Which one you like? Free. Bhavish says free. Huh? Rahim says free. Yeah. Most of us will like a free version. Okay, everybody. Pro. Very good. We have people for Pro also. Okay, everybody. So this was the smaller theory part, and I think it's a time now for me to take you to the practical for which you are waiting. But the theory part was important because many people were not knowing what is Power BI, what are this. Just showing software does not make any sense. And now I am sharing my screen, friends, and I'm switching my screen from the WhatsApp. Free premium, Mohammed. Okay, everybody. So let's move little bit more ahead. So yeah. So now, friends, we are starting with practical. So there is a company with the name Upgrade Skill, or let's say our company name SIMFOTIX, which is having a data in Excel and around 50,000 records. And our company operates in UK, US, and all other countries. We have 10 salespeople. And we have a website from where people purchase and we get a data from SQL, and from there we export it to the Excel. Finally, we have an Excel file. And now my manager tells me, Wakas tells me, Ramzan, we wanted to now create a reports in Power BI. So why I wanted to move to the Power BI? This is also very important. So again, I will take 1 or 2 minutes, friends. This is important. You understand the basics first. So company wants to move to the Power BI. Why company? Easy Excel is there. Why I should move to the Power BI? So the first important point is Power BI can handle larger data set. It means in normal Excel, you can have up to 1 million records. That is 10,48,576. But if you want more record, you have records in millions and billions. What to do? Yes, we use Power Query, but the better is the Power BI, which can handle a huge database. The second important point, why my manager wants to go to the Power BI, so that reports can be published online. It means I created the report and then I give the link to my manager. They can sit anywhere and see. They don't have to install Excel and other softwares. Data can be pulled from multiple sources so that one dashboard can be generated from multiple tables. While importing messy data should get clean automatically. Yes, Power Query. In future, if you get new data, you click on a refresh, all the data will get clean automatically and your dashboard is ready. Real-time analysis. It means directly I can connect my Power BI, means in Power BI, I can directly pull data from my CRM. It means my database is updating and here my dashboard is looking nice. Means real-time data analysis can be done. You can define a security, you can define the roles, means HR can see only HR dashboard, procurement can see only procurement dashboard. Likewise for everybody. To automate process of sending dashboard link on a daily basis. This is very interesting feature. I don't have much time, but very quickly I will tell you. You want on a daily basis in morning 9 a.m. your dashboard link should go to the management automatically email. So in Power BI, you can set that also. So these are some of the amazing feature. Other than this, there are more feature I can go on, but we don't have a time. I think it's already 10-15 minutes up. So let me start quickly with the practical, friends. So now I have more than now 400 slides on that. So I will just close my presentation and I will quickly switch to the practical. Now pay attention, everybody. So now I have a file. So this is a very common file which most of the trainers use in their session. That is Superstore database. And let's get to now. Actual session starts now. So now I have an Excel file which I'm opening. And if you will see this file, in this there are 50,000 records. I go control down arrow key. I have around 50,000 records. I have an order date, ship date. I have the different country, city, like a normal sales data. You have name of the category, subcategory, price, total, and everything. This is a data of 50,000 sales data. Now I want to create a nice looking dashboard. So I wanted to create in Power BI, and you will see how simple it is to create in Power BI and you will love it, friends. So let's get started without wasting our time. I have shown you the data and now the next step for me is open Power BI. So I have typed in my system Power BI on the top insert. So I got this software Power BI desktop. I click on Power BI desktop and my software is opening. Till the time my software opens, what I will do is I will go to the internet for other people in future if you want. So I have open Google and I will type over here Power BI download. I will click on this search one and I will get this first Power BI.microsoft.com. Remember, go on this site only. I click on the first site which says Microsoft.com Power BI. And here you will get one option, Power BI mobile download and many other. So you go to the Power BI desktop and here you click on advanced, and in advanced, there will be an option to download. So you click on the option download. In download, it will ask you this one and 64-bit. Most of your system are 64-bit. Select this, click on download and then install. It's around 500 MB. So basically, in future, if you want to try on your own, you can do it. Till now, I might have seen my Power BI desktop has opened. So my Power BI, now this software has opened over here. So this is the software. When you open the software first time, you will see this screen. So here you will click on the option new. This is the option new because I want to create a new report. So you will click on new and this is the first screen. So those who are working on Power BI, they know already what I'm going to teach. But this is for those people who are learning first time. Like you open Excel, you get rows and columns. Here you don't get rows and column, friends. Here you get a blank playground. This is known as canvas. On the right hand side, you get all the tools for which you can create all the amazing data visualizations. On the left side, you have report, you have data view, and you have data modeling view. When we do a detailed session, we explain each of this thing. As of now, I have only 40 minutes in my hand, so I have to move ahead. So now this is a software. Now what to do? What is the first thing you do? Naturally, you have to import the data. If you don't import the data, how you will generate the report? So you can import the data from Excel, which is over here. You can import the data from SQL because these are the two databases which is regularly used in all the company. Either people import from Excel or from SQL server. But you say, hey, Ramzan, I want to import from SAP. Can I do that? I want to import from Salesforce. Can I do that? Yes. So you have to go to the home, go to the get data, and in get data, here you will see SQL Server, text, web, wait. Here you get one option, more. I click on more and you will see you have more than 150 databases, 50 sources from when you can import. You can import data from PDF. You can import data multiple file together from the folder. If on the top I type SAP, you can import data from SAP HANA. You can import data from Salesforce. If I type sales, so Salesforce, LinkedIn Navigator. Oh, it's amazing. You can just go on. You can import from Zoho. So lots of database sources you can import. You know, our is the famous one. That is your Excel. So I have this Superstore database over here. I just copy the path so that I don't have to browse. And the first step I'm showing you in Power BI, click on import data from Excel and I paste the path. And here is my Superstore database. This Excel file I am importing and I click on open. Now it will import that data into Power BI from Excel, but it will be linked. Means if I update any data in Excel, here I can refresh. So it's showing me in that file, Ramzan, you have an order sheet. I click on it. I click on this and it will show me the data and I say load. When I click on load, this data will be imported in my Power BI software. But if you think, oh, I have to change the order for this date format, or I want to separate the order ID, or if there is some extra spaces, I want to clean that, then you will click on the button transform data. Transform data will take you to the another software Power Query where you do data cleaning. Now I'm not going into that because I don't have much time. So I will click on the option load. As soon as I click on load, your Excel file will be imported in Power BI. So now it will show me a message, see, loading. And here you will observe it will show me message that this many data has been imported. 50,000 data has been loaded. So now your data has been imported. So the first one is you open Power BI, you imported the data. That's all. Now, where is your data? So on the right hand side, you will see the order. You will say Ramzan, this is the name of a sheet. So you click on an arrow and here you will see all the columns. But where is my actual data? 50,000 records. So I will click on the left hand side, that is table view here, left side. And here you will see all the 50,000 records is imported. So this was an Excel file you imported in Power BI. That's all, friends. I hope till here you have understood now what to do. Now we will start our actual session of building the dash or building the reports. So before I start building the report, I will show you what we are going to learn. So quickly, I will open the PowerPoint And I will open the PowerPoint and I will open that presentation. So it's easier for you also to know that what we are going to learn the first thing and you can follow me easily. So this was my presentation and I go quickly a little bit more ahead and I will come over here. So we are going to build this entire thing. I will show you this building entire thing in half an hour. For I hope I should be able to complete. Let's see how much I can share. So I want to create this first report. If it would have been Excel and I want to create a chart. So on the data, those who are Excel expert will agree. We normally create a pivot table and on that you can create a chart. But in this, it's very simple. Let's say I wanted to create my first report country-wise sale. How simple it is. I will come over here and
equal side issue
friends, can you mute yourself, please? Can you mute everybody, Vakas? Friends, can you mute yourself, please? So I will take my first chart over here, clustered column chart. So I click on the option clustered column, and here you will see you got a blank chart. Now I want to create country-wise sales. As it is the first time you all are learning, so I will go very, very slow. I will go very slow in this so that you understand. I think, friends, still I am getting disturbance. Vakas, can you please mute? Can you do the setting, please? Yeah. So I will come over here, friends, and I will click on clustered column. I click on clustered column. I got the blank chart, and in this, I want to put country-wise sales. So here are the column names. So in the end, I will go and do you see this total? I click on total sales. When I click on total sales, it will go to y-axis and I got a total sales. But this total sales, I want to divide by countries. So here is the country column. So I click on country and it comes in x-axis automatically. And here you will see you got one basic chart. So till now, what you understood? You open a Power BI, you imported a data, and then you created the first visualization. How you created? Simple. You clicked on the visualization, you click on total sales, you click on country, and you got this. Now, in this, very quickly, I will show you the formatting part. Let me zoom it for you, the chart. Now you will see what we will do. The first in this, I want to add a data labels. So here there is a format. Do you see this brush? And everything in Power BI is just on and off, nothing else. Life is simple. So if I wanted to add a data label, here there is an option data label. I switch it on and you got all the data label. You will say, Ramzan, I don't want this word country because I know Qatar, India, UAE, UK, these are the country. I don't want this title. So I go to the x-axis and in x-axis, I will say switch off the title. This is the title, I switch off. So the title went. I go to the y-axis and this sum of total sales, I don't want. I switch off the title, it went. I don't want to see entire y-axis. Switch off it, it went. Now, I don't want a title to be in left. I want it to be the center. So I go to general. There is an option title. And in title, I don't want sum of, I want total sales. And I wanted to make it center. So here is the alignment center. Lovely. I want to make it a little bit more beautiful. It means I want to add a border, shadow, round corner. Everything is click on a button. You see, I go to the effect. And if you wanted to add border shadow, see, visualize border on it. You got the border. You want to add a shadow on it. You add a shadow. You want to make it round corner, go to the visual. Here there is the option round corner. And I say I want to make it 10, enter. Click outside and it becomes your beautiful report. Got it? So in few seconds, you created one report. Now the session will go very smooth now because the other charts will come like this. You don't have to do all these things. Let me show you how do you play with this. So now this is my first chart. And now I want to create region-wise sales. Will you do all the formatting again? No, we are good in copy paste. Let's use copy paste. So I click on the chart and I say Control C for copy, Control V for paste. And I put this chart nicely over here. And what is the second chart I need? Region-wise sales. And I want a bar chart. So first what I will do is I will uncheck the country. And where is my region on the right hand side? Region is here. So I click on region. So I got region wise sales. But I want this in a bar chart. So I click on a bar chart over here. Do you see clustered bar? I click on bar, it became bar chart. I want to change the country title. So I click on this and I go to the title option and I say total sales by region. Hey, I want a different colors to this. No problem. You go to the visual and there is an option bars. And in the bars over here, there is an option colors. And over here, you have different colors. I know I have gone for the second one little bit speed because I have to complete the other parts also. But when I take the actual session on Power BI, we give a time for practice for participants. Now, if I give, it will not be able for me to complete in half an hour lots of things. So did you saw how simple it is? And then my manager says, Ramzan, I also want a category wise sales. Again, I do the copy paste, Control C, Control V, put the chart over here. Let's move this little bit more on the left hand side. And I want category wise sales. So in the third one, I uncheck the category, uncheck the region, and I take category. But I want a pie chart. So I have a two types of chart. One is pie chart. And if you are hungry, you can take donut chart also. I'm taking a pie chart. Okay. Okay, in pie chart, this category is taking lots of space, which is legend. I want in bottom. I go to the format, I go to the legend, and it's in the center. I say bring it in the bottom center. Lovely. Oh, I wanted to change the heading. Go to the general, go to the title, and I say total sales by category. Done? Is it interesting, friends? Are you learning something? Is it interesting? Are you all understanding, friends? Can you put it on a chat box if you are loving this? Bhavish asks, can we have multiple colors for each region to differentiate? Yes, my friend, it's possible. So you want different color for each region, right? Yes, possible. See on my screen, I will show you. A good, I saw that message, different region. So let's say, Bhavish, this is there and you want different color for each, possible. I will go to the format, your visual. I will go to the bars. And in the bars, I change the color from here, right? So what you have to do, you have to click on this and you can have option more color, or you can even do this over here. Do you saw this FX? And you go to the FX and here you can even apply conditional formatting. So from here you can say, okay, you can apply the rules. Rules first is if text is this Doha, you put this color. Then you can add a new rule. If it is this, you can put another color. If this is this, you can put another color. So yes, you can apply conditional formatting and different color based on that. On the number also, if this becomes less than 50 million, then it should be red color. If it is more than 80 million, it should be in green color. In Excel, you can't apply conditional formatting on charts. You can apply conditional formatting on data, but in Power BI, you can apply conditional formatting on charts. And over here, you have another option, Bhavesh. In bars, all categories there, my friend. You click on all categories and you say West. And you don't want to apply on the basis of condition or normal. So I select West and I say, I want this color. I think you were looking for that. I say East and say, I want a pink color. Normally, we don't put pink, but let's say I say North. And in North, I want this yellow color. And again, I select the South. And in South, I want another color. So different colors for each bar. Yes, you can do it. Okay. So what I will do, but still, Bhavesh, I'm again going in the all and I'm keeping one color because I love one color over here. So I'm just changing that for this. Yeah. Okay. So what I will do here is I will just go down and I will just say there is an option with the name reset. So it goes to the reset and then I change the color to a normal one. Good, Bhavesh. I hope I replied your query. Now, friends, as I have less time, then move to the next one country-wise, and I will show you how do you create this nice looking beautiful line chart. Pay attention. Control C, our favorite option. Control V for paste. Take this little bit down and let's increase it. How simple. And I want a year wise. I uncheck the country and I go to the order date. And in this, there is an option year. So I got year wise, but hey, I need a line chart. So here, where is the line? Here is the line. So I click on a line and it became line chart. But I want to make it beautiful, something like this. That is a step one. So you will again go to the format, and in format, I have to search where is a stepped option. So when I go down, I go to the lines option, and in lines option, there is a option linear. Click on it, and there is an option step. So it became step, but I want a dotted. So line style, instead of solid, I want dash. Hey, I want a marker also. Do you know what is a marker? Marker are small dots. So I click on markers and you will see markers. And in that markers, I want to change the color and make it a little bit big. So I make it big and I change some colors to it. So this became my marker. And the last chart, after that, I show you the slicer concept. I will show you the buttons concept. More interesting coming now. Employee sales wise. So I want to create a employee wise sales. So now I will again create another chart. So let me copy this only and paste it, put it nicely over here. Or why I'm doing that? Let's take the same sign. So I copy this, paste it over here, and I want employee wise, right? So I uncheck the category. And where is my salesperson? Here is my salesperson. And I want to convert this into tree map chart. And it became a tree map chart. Lovely. Oh, I want to change the heading. So I go to the format, I go to general, I go to title, and I say total, or I type employee wise sales. Done. And this becomes your interesting report. Some people say it as dashboard also. Basically, there is a difference between report and dashboard. Okay, when you, yeah, somebody asking something? Very good. Okay, can we save file as video like PowerPoint? Not a video file, but you can put it in PowerPoint, Tariq. It's possible. I'm going to show you. I can't see above queries, but now Tariq has also asked, can we make background also? Yes, Tariq, we can make background. You wanted to see quickly? Again, I think it will take more time and I have more things to cover. But as you have asked me, Tariq, I will quickly reply to your question first because questions are more important for me because that is your need. So I open a new page and first I want to build a background. So background normally we create, Tariq, in PowerPoint and in Photoshop. But I will show you something amazing. I have some background, like one of the background is this. So let's say this is one background and I want to import this background. Yes, you can import. So now I will show you something amazing. Tariq, you have asked a very, very important point. So the first step before building a report, normally we design a background and there is an option canvas background. You will say browse and I will put the path and I will say, hey, I need this background and I say open. And here my background will come. Transparency is 0. And here is your done. Okay. And now, Tariq, here you can create all the things. For example, just give you the example. Let's say I say category wise, I want a chart, category wise total sales. And you got this. And then you will place this chart over here. So you can create a background and in that you can place all these numbers and it becomes beautiful. I also teach how do you create this amazing looking backgrounds in PowerPoint. Okay. So this is what you were asking, Tariq, I guess. And this way you can create a background, import in Power BI, then start building the report. But I don't have much time, but you have asked the query and I hope you have replied. Okay. Okay, I can see more question. Are the charts filter interactive and dynamic, Reza? Yes, Reza. This is so amazing, Reza, that I come and I click on Qatar. If I click on Qatar, all this is going to update. So now it is showing me Qatar sales of East West, Qatar sales category wise, Qatar sales employee was. If I click on India, it's for India. If I click on UK, US, it's amazing. And I double click goes. I want to see only the technology. So I click on technology. So now this is for everything changes. So this is interactive with each others. The next last question I will see as I have to move ahead. Abdul Jalil asks, how frequently the data can be refreshed automatically if schedule is yes. So for this, I will reply to this. The data which you have imported from Excel can't be set automatically because that is the offline data which is on your system. So if you make any changes in an Excel file, Abdul Jalil, here you have to click on refresh in home, and then again it will refresh and it will give you updated dashboard. So manual refresh. But if you have took a data from SAP or from any other RDBMS software, then you can schedule a refresh. In scheduling a refresh, there are options once every month, once every day, in 8 hours, in 4 hours, in 2 hours. So as soon as you take the premium versions of Power BI, in that you get this facility in the admin panel that you can do the auto refresh. So once you build the dashboard and it is online, your work is done. Even refresh you don't have to do. Every 1 hour, every 2 hour, automatically a data will be refreshed from your online server, data will be refreshed, and here you will get the updated dashboard. So with Excel, you can't do that here, and then with the online one, direct query, you can do that. Okay. Okay, can we share? Okay. I think I'm getting more query, friends. I have to explain a little bit more to you, but I have to reply. Can we share dashboard created by on-premises database? Yes, you can share it. It is for sharing. You can share it. If you have installed a gateway and if you wanted to share, there is an option for sharing. I the share part also. Can we use sound effect like PowerPoint? I think no, because I have not tried, Tariq, to be very frank, because in this reporting, we don't put much sound. But I don't know, there might be some add-ins, but as of now, I don't think we have sound effect in Power BI. Do we need a gateway to connect to the locally hosted SQL server to use the cloud Power BI? Yes, you will need a gateway. You can go to the powerbi.com website. There, from there, you can download the Power BI gateway. Easy to configure. Next. Put the username and password, database name, and you can get connected. Okay, friends, I think now don't put more query as I have to explain a little bit more to you. Okay. Okay. Okay, the last question I will reply. Saad asks, can we embed our Power BI dashboard into on-premise finance and operation? If yes, then how? Yes, you can embed your Power BI dashboard in your SharePoint server, in your internal website. It is possible. And I will show you in the end of this session when I will show you how do you share. When you will share, that time you get a link for embedding your Power BI dashboard in the reports. Yeah, in the reports. Okay, so let's move ahead. Thanks, Reza, for your feedback. Let me go move ahead, friends. Now, till here you are done. Now what? Now what? Now I wanted to insert the slicers and something more amazing so that my management can easily filter the data. So now pay attention, friends, as I have only 10 to 15 minutes. I might have to extend the session. I don't know. So now I'm showing you the concept of filter slicers. So I click here. Do you see the slicer on the right side, friends? Here. So I click on a slicer and I come over here and I make a normal slicer. Let me zoom it for you because I love zooming and then make it perfect and then we make it small. So now over here, I want a year-wise slicer. So I go to the order date and I click on the year. Do you see here? I click on this and I got year-wise. But
You are on mute.
Ramzan, you are on mute.
oh, I went on mute. Was I on mute for a long time or just few seconds, I guess?
You are just on mute after your Zoom the slicer.
Okay. By mistake, or I might have pressed some shortcut and it might have happened. So now, friends, I have put, okay, let me show you the slicer once again. So what I will do is I will come over here and I take the slicer from here and let's make it a little bit small. In this, I want to add a year. So here there is a column year. but I don't want here like this. I want a drop down. So I will quickly go to this format your visual slicer setting, and I say over here drop down, and I got it. Now this also I can format it lots of thing borders and this, but I don't have much time, 10 minutes, so I will quickly go ahead and show you the effect, but just I put this visual border and normal. Now, again, I say copy this slicer and say paste it down. So I pasted this down, and which is the another slicer, country wise, city wise. So in a second slice, I say I want a country. So when I click, I got country slicer. Again, I say paste. Again, I move it down very, very quickly. I'm doing so that I can complete fast and show you more options. I click on city. I got city slicer. Again, we are expert in copy paste. I say copy paste and I say remove the city and I say category. Again, I say copy and I say paste and I put it over here. And the last one is the salesperson. So I uncheck the category from here and I go to the salesperson and all my slices are ready. Amazing. Now, whenever my management will come over here and they click on 2016, so this is 2016 data. Amazing. 17 data. Amazing. They wanted to see anything else, so they can click from here UAE. They can see the UAE, uncheck, uncheck. Now, I want to put my logo. So how do you put the company logo over here? So I quickly go over here on the internet, very, very quickly, very less time. Oh, now I'm seeing we have more than 300 people. That is very good. So I will type the name of my company and I say SIMFOTIX logo. Sorry, Bakas, I'm pulling the logo directly from here. So I take any of the logo, I say right click, save image as, and I go to the desktop and I say, for example, SymphOtics logo. I close this and I go to the Power BI desktop and in insert, like in PowerPoint, you import, you have an import image. And over here, you go to the downloads and you import. I hope I have put it on downloads. It was on desktop. So I put the SymFotix logo and I have my company logo over here. Perfect. After this, I wanted to make some headings over here. So I can quickly make the headings over here. Like in Power BI, like in PowerPoint, you do. You can take it. So in insert, you get an option text box. So I took a text box and let's make it a little bit wide. Let's bring it up. And over here, I will make it small. I will type the name of my company. Let's say, for example, SymFotix and enter. And I will say connect and grow. I make it center. I increase the font size. You see how simple they have made. I want to put the background. So I go to the properties and effect and I put the background. I will not make it much fancy because we have very less time. Now we have only 6 minutes left, friends, and I wanted to explain you how do you create these KPIs like total sales or this summarized one, and how do you put these icons. So to create this, normally we use over here this option card new. Uh, but then I have to show you the publish part also. So Vakas, are you there? Please let me know if I can extend session for more 5-10 minutes or I have to close on time for other sessions. If you are there,
We
please
can
let me know.
extend for 5 minutes, Ramzan, but there is a session at 12. So some
Mm,
of the participants might have to join that as well. We are
okay.
we are having a session on AI.
Okay. So what I will do is very, very quickly, friends, I will take more extra 5 minutes and I think I should show you the card's new part also so that you get a complete idea. So I will just make this little small. Why I'm making it small? So that on the top I get sufficient space to show you that option. And now I will go to the option new cards and I have got the cards and I will make this small And here quickly I will show you. I wanted to have total sales. So I click on total sales. I got total sales. Then I go to the format option, layout option, and I say single row, maximum card, I say 4. Now, what I will do is in this, I wanted to show total record. So this, once again, I bring it over here. And like in Excel you do, I will say convert to the count. So I got the count over here. In that, again, if I want to add the average sales, again, I will drag the total sales over here. And let's say I convert that to the average. I want to know unique countries name or unique categories. So I bring the categories and convert that to distinct count. And then here we will do lots of formatting. We will do center alignment and lots of things. It can be done. But as I don't have much time, friends, it will be very difficult for because I have to show you how do you share the report. So as of now, I'm not inserting the image into it. But a small thing I will do is I will just rename it. Let's say total sales. And I will say over here quickly total records. And I will say over here average sales. Average sales. I'm changing the heading of it. And I will say over here, this is the unique categories. RIES. Done. In this, you can insert the images also. From here in future, you want to do images and apply images. But I'm not going into it as it is going to take lots of time and we have other session. Quickly, I will click on the save option, friends. You can add more reports on page 2. Okay, I go to the more option and I'm saving this file. Like when you save the Excel file, it creates the extension XLSX. When you save this Power BI file, it creates the extension PBIX. So I say, for example, SIMFOTIX reports. Okay. So this is my report. Now you created this report. Now what to do? I wanted to share with all of you. I want to share it with my management. How do I share? Very simple, friends. I will go to the home. I need not send this file to you like we do in Excel. Here I will click on the option publish. I click on the option publish. And in publish, I can publish in different workspaces. Means if I want to share it only with finance people, I can create a finance workspace. In that I can add finance people. It will be shared with them for security. As of now, I just say my workspace, and then my data is going from offline. So this my Power BI desktop is the offline software. From offline, I'm taking it to the online, and I click on this option open. And now I will see over here that it is going to open a web browser, and here is my report. So from offline, I took my reports to online. I took my reports to online. Okay. As soon as it's come online, now I can share this report with everybody. Let me see if I get quickly this request of this. Yes, it's me. 1 minute, friends. 1 minute. And I will say yes. So from my Power BI desktop, I created the report and I have clicked on publish, and now my reports came online. So now this is internet. Now from here, you can do anything. Like if I wanted to put this report in PowerPoint, yes, you can export in PowerPoint. See the magic. I click on export. I click on PowerPoint and there is an option embed live data. Means this report which I have created, I can show it in PowerPoint, and in such a way that in PowerPoint I can use the slicer also, which you might have not seen. Those of you who are Excel expert, can you take Excel reports to PowerPoint with slicer? No, you can do copy paste linking, but you can't use slicer. In Power BI, you can do it. See, I have put this in the Power BI, in PowerPoint, and now my dashboard is coming in PowerPoint. And in PowerPoint, I will show you how do you interact with it. You just have to do the full screen, select the slicer, and you see this is your PowerPoint. You can see it, right? And in PowerPoint, let me show you in the full screen mode. This is my full screen mode, and your management can click on it and they can see the reports. And you see everything is updating. It's not that amazing. Yeah, and I have more features to see, but not having much time. So what we will do over here is another is if I want to share it in Teams, I click on chat in Teams. And in chat in Teams, I can put the email address and that in chat in Teams, you will see the link of it. Click on it and you can see the dashboard. You wanted to automate the reports to send every day. You can click on subscribe to the report, put the timing, put the date, and automatically the reports will go daily basis to your management. And there is an option in the file. You can create the PDF. You can analyze this data in Excel. As of now, I click on the option file and I say embed. Somebody was asking, you can click on SharePoint line. It will give you a link. That link you give it to the developer in your online SharePoint website. You can put this link and people go to your intranet website and they click on it. And then if you have some your external website like SIMFOTIX.com, on that you can put the link and your live website, you can see the report. As of now, I am clicking on publish to web. Yes, you can generate a QR code. Management can scan the QR code and they can see the dashboard. Is not that interesting? I go over here and I say publish to web. And over here, I will be getting the link of my report. See what it says. Link you can send in email. I copy this link. And now I am sharing this link, friends, with all of you now in the chat box. I can see there are lots of uh, questions, very difficult for me, friends, to read as we have a huge group. And I am pasting that link in the chat box. Don't type anything in chat box, friends, as I have pasted the link. So the link which I have pasted in a chat box, click on that link and see the report which I have created. Are you able to see that? Recording copy, Alimuddin, somebody from the team might share it with all of you. Hiba, I don't know if you share the recording. So if it's possible, you can share it with the participants.
Yes, yes, we will send it next week.
Very good. So I can see Rahim has replied no, but I can see all other people have replied yes. Yes, Mohammed, you can embed Power BI report with an on-premise. For that, you have to install a gateway and all, my friends. It is possible. But I don't have now time over here, Mr. This. So good, at least you can see the report. So now you see I created over here, share it with you live. For Excel, it would have been difficult. I would have able to share the files. But here is nothing. Now in future, if I update the data and I just have to go to Power BI desktop and I say refresh and your data will be refreshed. Means I will just say publish and you will use the same link every time. I don't have to share the link. Once I share the link, that's all. Every time management clicks on it and its work is done. Great. So, okay, I think I have got a message and I think uh, uh, I have to stop over here as there is another session after this. And I'm very happy, friends. One more thing, just wait for a minute as I have to share a QR code with all of you. So
Ramzan,
I'm
before
going.
sending the feedback, hello, sorry to interrupt. Ramzan, before sending the QR code, I request you to stop the presentation. I just want to take a quick group photo if everyone can turn on your video, turn on your
Okay.
camera.
Okay, friends. So let's take a group photo so that I can also see who are my participants. Yeah. Amazing. Can I ask in a chat box, does anybody know me or you are meeting me first time or how many of you know me? Can you reply, know you, so that I know if somebody has attended my previous sessions or mostly on you. Gary, no. Okay, we know you
All
very
of
well.
you, if you
Thanks,
can
Gary.
turn on your camera and give a thumbs up, I'll take a quick group photo.
Amazing,
1,
lovely.
2, 3. I'm taking the group photo. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I hope you all enjoyed the session, friends. My name is Ramzan Rajani. Be in touch and for some another session. And I request Hiba to share the QR code. Or friends, we have to take a quick feedback from you. So on the screen, I'm sharing a QR code. I request all of you to scan from your mobile and quickly give a feedback so that we know how was the session. It will just take a few seconds for you to do. Okay. So just I'm opening this. I will stop with the recording part also. So I went to the Hiba's chat and I go up and over here you have an QR code, friend. I will just put this